I just got done eating. Dinner was great. I straight up ate my food in its entirety. Because normally when I come on here, I don't get to eat what I want to eat. Y'all, I want to sit up and talk about young Dolph. Okay. I wasn't going to come on and speak about this young man. First off, I want to say all my prayers and blessings goes out to this young man's family and friends and people that love him, care about it. Good morning. Hi. Good morning. Hi, Brenda Kawada. I want to talk about this. And I'm going to tell y'all why it hit me. I wasn't going to say nothing. I was going to let you know the hood take care of the hood. You know what I mean? And wasn't going to say anything. I don't think I've ever heard his music. However, when I was a little girl, my mom used to take my brother and I, put us on a Greyhound. Excuse me, I just got done eating. Put us on a Greyhound bus with her, and we would go to Memphis. We would go to Memphis because we had our great grandma out there. You know what I'm saying? So we would go visit her. You know, little old lady living in little shacks with the pigs and all that stuff. So I was kind of watching everything behind the scenes, and I was like, should I speak about this? Should I not speak about this? But then I'm from Shazizzle. I'm from Chicago. Went to school in Inglewood. You feel me? I'm from the hood. You understand what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, I'm watching all of this stuff, you know, and I was like, Debbie, you need to speak about this because this is a thing right here. Y'all chime in when y'all want to. First off, let me say this. I am Debbie Curry Speaks. I have a YouTube channel on YouTube. When you guys come in and like the page, okay? You guys are more than welcome to go over to Debbie Curry Speaks on YouTube and like that page as well, okay? I literally just got done eating. I'm sorry. I didn't know this young man. Hi, Gladys. How are you? I didn't know this young man. I really did not know this young man. I didn't listen to this young man's music. Don't mean that he wasn't important. You know what I mean? So that's why we're praying for the families and friends and those that knew him. From what I've been researching about this young man, I know that this young man gave back to his community. Okay, I know this. However, I also know that this young man was on some thuggish stuff. You understand? We're not going to equate from any of that. I also know this man was about that street life. We're not going to equate from any of that. I also know that this young man gained his financial wealth by tearing people down. It's a code. Whatever they were doing with the rat game or whatever, he was, you know, it was a beef. It was a beef. Okay. I also know that right now, just by looking at the photos of the guys that shot at the young man, it looked like it was about 3 of them. It looked like it was about 3. Could have been 2. Looked like about 3. I heard somebody say there was like 50 shots. I can't see one person going up and hitting this man at 50 shots. I can't see, especially when your car is parked on the side of the road where everybody go and you at the donut shop where everybody is, you know what I'm saying? It roll by, people like it or whatever. My hat and my condolences goes off to his family and friends. I'm speaking also as a mother that has lost a child myself. So I know that this situation for family and friends is not an easy one to go through. Okay. I understand that. I recognize it. I understand it. I also understand that Our young people are losing this race. They losing. They losing. Okay? They losing on so many levels. What levels are they losing on? They losing on the mere fact that a lot of parents can't even talk to their kids. They trying to befriend their kids instead of trying to help raise their kids, because their kids get out there in the streets clocking that guap, cheese, dinero, guacamole, chip, and the dip, that moolah, that scratch, that skrilla, that money. Okay. And so they end up in the gangs and all this stuff before they make it. They on a road to success of making it, but sometimes there's a price to pay, and a lot of people don't speak about that. Can I keep it real? Can I be real? I would love to see my people come on and pop out with me. You know what I'm saying? Talk with me. YouTube is one of my favorite spots here. So if you guys want to go over there to YouTube on Debbie Curry Speak, you're more than welcome to speak. Gladys, okay, I'm on to something. So that's at least one person I'm speaking to. Gladys, you with me? Okay, you with me? I didn't know this young man. I actually saw, and I keep saying I need to go with my first mind, because I be seeing stuff when it's fresh out, but I don't clamp onto it, because I be like, who is this? Oh, let me just scroll. I get back to that later. And then other things have been captivated my mind, and I get involved in that. I got 14% on this here live on Swag on Heaven. So when this 14% go out, this is what I want you guys to do. Those that are watching me on Swag on Heaven, get over to Debbie Curry Speak on YouTube, so I can read your comments. Because the thing about it is, my YouTube channel, I'm going to read what you say. You understand? Because if my words can't reach certain people in certain topics in certain areas and what I'm speaking on, maybe your comment will. So get over on Debbie Curry Speaks so that I can read your YouTube. Hey, Felicia, I see you made it over there. You say I'm with you 100%. Come on through, Felicia. You said it's just sad and and many of them are very talented. Come on, Felicia. Come on, Mac Dre. Come on, Mac Dre. Get over on YouTube, okay? Because when this 14% run out, I'm just going to close y'all out, and I'm going to be over here on YouTube and Instagram, okay? So Swag on Heaven on Instagram, Debbie Curry Speaks over on YouTube. I'm just going to close y'all out because I don't got time to plug my phone in. That's what I'm trying to say to y'all. So I'm giving y'all heads up. And when you come into YouTube, like the post, just like it. I'm not even, if y'all want to bless and donate, that's on y'all. I will be blessed by it. Don't get me twisted, because of my financial situation. I will be blessed by it, but trust and believe, like the page, because I want to know that we on the same wavelength. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure that we right there speaking to these young folks. So here's the thing right here. This young man grew up in Memphis. Like I said, like a lot of summers, my brother and I used to go with my mom over to Memphis. Danetta, you said, hey, y'all, come through. So we used to go to Memphis. My mom used to take us to a little spizzle spot over in Memphis. I can't even remember what it was, but it used to sell soul food or whatever. I don't remember a lot because I was a kid. So I wasn't really going to speak on this, but I'm like, wait a minute. If we're not speaking to our young folks, if the parents are not speaking to their young folks because they scared of them, they don't want to speak the facts, the truth, then Debbie, this is what you need to do. All my kids are grown. I don't have to do this. Lily, you said young people. Come through, Lily, because this is us, okay? Speaking from a mother that has lost a child. Annetta, what you say? Hey, friend, what's up, Annetta? You said it was a sad day in Memphis yesterday. Killed at the cookie shop. Annetta, at the cookie shop. See, this is what a lot of people don't know. A lot of people will plot against you. You will not know that they're plotting against you because they didn't let a couple of months, a couple of weeks, a couple of months, a couple of years go through. You understand what I'm saying? But you still have no idea that they plotting against you. Even family and friends will plot against you. So now you on the wavelength, what you dealing with them gangbangers, you dealing with them steppers. Can I be real? I don't even know how to be real. I'm from Shazizzle. I'm from Chicago. I left at an early age because I had a young child, but I still got family and friends out there. So I know how horrible it is when I see them post up what's going on. And hey, what's up? What's up? What's up, Miss Ross? Come through with the come through. You know what I'm saying? Because we all got to join together on this thing because a lot of people are not speaking to our young people. You understand? Our age, y'all know how rough it was back then. This age, y'all know this is a whole different dynamic going on here. Can I just be real? Can I come through? Okay, this is a whole nother dynamic out here. These young kids, see the adult kids, you said, Leslie, what's up, Leslie? You said, indeed, here it is right here. The older folks, they not telling them what they need to do to get out of it. Let me tell you what the older folks are telling them that's in the game. What's up, True Rudy? What you say? You said, Miss Debbie, thank you. You said it. I'm trying. What's up, 30 Dominican? What's up? What's happening? You said, it's so sad that young people of today, hold on, y'all going too fast, today think it's a way of life being successful. It isn't enough. That can't leave this nonsense behind them. You come through. Danetta, you said, same with Nipsey. Come on. Danetta, you already with me. You came in banging with me. You came in. Come through with the come through. Those that are watching me on Swag on Heaven on Facebook, please, y'all can open up another thing to go over on to clap on onto YouTube so that when this Facebook cut out, I'm not opening this back up. I'm not going to charge it. Open up both pages so you know what's going on. 30 Dominican says it's sad that young people of today think it's a way of life being successful. It isn't enough. They can't leave this nonsense behind them. Danetta said, same with the Nipsey as his shop. And we all low ride depressed as heck. The atmosphere was way off. And at Young Dolph, a candlelight visual, another guy gone. Here's the thing right here. I'm not from Memphis, but I used to travel there when I was a young girl. I keep saying that. I'm going to come back to y'all. Nora, I see you. Peggy, I see you. I'm coming through with the come through. Now, here's the thing right here. When you in a small town, everybody know everybody, so everybody know when you there. This young man, even though he gave back to the community, that some people, can I be real? The souls of what people tie themselves up to, so tie will come back and bite you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Let me just keep it real. Nora, you said I'm with you when you right, sis. I'm trying to be. Peggy, you said they refuse to listen, and that's what's up. This is what I'm talking about right here, Peggy. In the small area of which Memphis is, y'all know ain't nobody got none of people get stagnated out there. Y'all know they get stagnated out there. Y'all know they doing by any means necessary to do the come up because their mindset is not out in the open to be like, you know what? I don't want to be here in Memphis. I want to leave. Let me tell y'all a story about my mama and my sister. My mama and her sister. Her sister went to college. They was in Memphis, right? Arkansas. Her sister went to college. My mama, which is her younger sister, followed her. And because my auntie went to college in Shazizzle, in Chicago, my mama followed her to Chicago. You hear what I'm saying? I would have been born in Memphis. But my mama took it upon herself to go to Chicago. So now I'm born in Shazizzle. You understand what I'm saying? At a young age, I had to get out of Shazizzle because it's rough out there. So when you from a country bound, let me just keep it real. When you from a little bit of nothing and you see somebody got something and you've been growing up with that person and you see somebody with a little bit of nothing, you want what they have. There's a lot of jealous people that hate on you that you don't even know that's around you that hate on you. But if you set your seed in something that ain't right and you working in that until you make it big, then all of a sudden you out of it, those people are still in it. You understand what I'm saying? Can I come real? Because that's the only way I know how to be. You said, Miss Ross, you said, I know I'm 41 years old with 7 kids, 1 boy and 6 girls and a twin. So Miss Ross, you know, I had 1 boy, 4 girls. My boy is gone. 4 girls still living. My son is gone. My son is gone. And I'm going to bring that all the way back to generational curses, because back up in the day, I'm going to come back on this, but I just want you guys to know this, that back up in the day, them generational curses, we think the generations of curses is what we breaking right now. But I'm going to be real with y'all, so I'm going to speak it as I know it to be and as I feel it in my heart to be. Back up in the day, when them older folks was up there and the men was up there cheating on them women and the women was home, our great-great-great-great-great-great-grandmothers and our great-great-great-great-grandfathers, them was out there doing whatever. Our great-great-great-great-grandmothers, they was trying to get this by any means necessary, not divorced, didn't have a job, didn't have nothing going on. So they would talk to people and they didn't realize that the wrong people that they were talking to, the wrong people that they were talking to help save their relationship, started the generational curse. Okay, I'm going to give you this so your husband can stay home, so your husband can be with you, so your husband won't cheat on you, so your husband will stop beating on you, so your husband won't start taking from you, so your husband won't start degrading you. I'm going to give you this. In regards to this, I'm going to give you a generational curse that if people don't know what the generational curse is, we going to take them down. We going to take them down. You understand what I'm saying? So people so tied into people, and now the generational curses are starting to come out. And this is what people don't know what generational curses are. I'm going to go back and read y'all statements in a minute. People don't know what generational curses are. So then you got, when our generation was coming up and they seen people, gangbangers, drug dealers out there getting that guac, cheese, dinero, guacamole, chip, and the dip. You feel me? When they were out there getting that guacamole, chip, and the dip, you know what they were doing? They were setting up the younger generation because they didn't want to go to jail to do time. Because if they set up the younger generation to go out there and do it, they only going to do a couple of bids and that's it. You, Ms. Ross, you say, preach, I feel you. I'm trying. They only going to do a couple of bids and they going to let them out because they juvenile. So they might go to juvenile detention or whatever and then get out. When they going to get out, how they going to get out. But I'm not going to be in trouble for it. When you're not realizing at the end of the day, it's because of the generational curses that was so way before us. It may skip a generation. You may be wealthy in your generation, but the next generation after that got to deal with all the mess that took place beyond generation to now they got to deal with that. So now our young people don't have a chance because they not understanding generational curses. They not understanding. I don't believe in God, man. I'm getting out here getting this guac, cheese, dinero, guacamole, chip, and the dip, this scratch, this skrilling, man, this money, this moolah. I don't care about none of that. I'm out to get the bag. That's why their mindset is set on getting the bag, because we stop caring about them. We start getting into our own selfish gain. We start getting into our own, man, I want that man, man, I want that woman, to where y'all not paying attention to the kids. Now y'all want to wake up because it wasn't no grown man that shot this man down. It's not the grown people that are shooting these people down. It's the younger generation. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? And then the people that get left behind, that got to bury this person. You feel me? They got to bury this person, bear the pain. That man had kids. That man had kids. What'd you say, Jennifer? What'd you say? You said the word said handle the curses. Wait, what'd you say? Handing the curses down to 3rd and 4th generation. Jennifer, would you come through? Would you come through? Let me get over here to YouTube, y'all, because I'm going to catch up. Let me see. You said, Let me catch up with y'all because y'all leave me behind. You said, Nora said, I'm with you when you right, sis. Peggy said they refused to listen. Antoinette said he was born in Chicago, raised in Memphis. This was his home area. He was here in town giving back to his hometown turkeys. He was giving away turkeys. Here's the thing right here. I sat back and I listened to a lot of people talk about this. I listen to people across the board. Y'all know me. If y'all been following me, please, when y'all come in, hit the like button. If y'all want to give a donation, I appreciate that. It can always be used with my financial situation. However, if you like the page, like it. Just come in and like it. That's all I'm asking. I'm not asking for too much. Let me tell y'all something. Being raised up in Chicago on the south side, Inglewood, that's me. You understand? That's me. Getting my mama buying us our winter clothes in the summertime and our summer clothes in the wintertime, and we packing up our suitcases going to Memphis, and I'm a little girl on a Greyhound bus looking out the window. It just so happened I grew up to drive buses. I know how to drive a city bus, school bus, and tour bus because of my upbringing. You feel me? Because of what I was doing as a little kid was traveling on a bus. You hear me? That I ended up driving a bus. That became my occupation. I could get behind any bus and move it. You hear me? I don't care if I'm a passenger on a bus and something happened to the driver. I could get behind any bus. I don't care what the engine is. If the engine is in the front, the carble. I mean, on the bus or in back of the bus, I can move that. You feel me? Because of my upbringing. But when I get to Memphis and I'm looking at this, I'm like, dang, should I speak? Should I say something? No, shazizzle is what it is. People will gun you down just by your necklace, your clothes, your shoes. This is how I grew up. You feel me? This is how I grew up. I was a young girl at a young age having a child. I got up out of there first chance going. Let me tell y'all something. I heard one young man say this clear. When you make it big, don't go back home. Unless you got security all around you, not no 1, 2, I mean serious security around you. When you make it big, get that security around you, because whatever you sold in the beginning of this thing, you think it's going to go away? No, you got those haters still watching you. You got those people that still want to get you. You hear me? Just because you let your guard down don't mean they did. They waiting for the opportune moment to get you because y'all had a beef. And now you want to act like you ain't got a beef because you made it big. Y'all had a beef. They watched you from day one. Get that guac cheese, De Niro, guaca chicken and dip. They watched you coming in and out of your area and was like, wait a minute, you know what? Let them lay low. Let them lay low. Y'all know how them gangsters is. If you don't know how them gangsters is, drug dealers or whatever, y'all better wake up. Let them lay low. Let them lay low. We need to get them at the most inopportune time. Matter of fact, you know what? Whichever one of y'all get him, then you know what? And Lord, please forgive me. Family and friends that love this man, I don't mean you no harm. But I'm going to keep it real because now we got another generation that's coming up that we need to speak that realness to. And that's my mission. You feel me? That's my mission. You feel me? I'm not finna sit like y'all gangbangers that got old and tired and whatever, and y'all done passed the baton to these young folks, which is knuckleheads and ain't got their hair wrapped on tight. They ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out, but they got this money, cheese, De Niro, guacamole, chip, and a dip, and they running that into the ground. This supposed to be generational curses breaking. This supposed to be generational wealth taken. And you mean to tell me that y'all ain't paying attention? Y'all ain't speaking up on their behalf, but let y'all kids, y'all gonna cover y'all kids, Mr. Game Banger, Mr. Drug Dealer, you gonna cover your babies? Who gonna come after yours? You feel me? Who gonna come after yours? They sitting back giving it enough time. Can I just be real? Let me catch up. You said, let me catch up. Danetta, you said same as Nipsey at his shop And we all were low riding, depressed as heck. The atmosphere was off, and young Dolph, a candlelit visual, another guy shot down. They even put y'all on some of y'all on what is it? You locked down or whatever you on. You what is it? What is it called? Lockdown curfew. Nora, you said I'm with you when you write, sis. Peggy says they refuse to listen. Antoinette said he was born in Chicago, raised in Memphis. This was his home area. He was here in town giving back to his hometown turkeys. Danetta said young Dolph admitted prior to his passing about a $22 million sign of Empire's record label, and now he's gone. Sketchy, but his masters, he owned his masters. Danetta, here's the thing right here. When you say he was given the millionaire, given a $22 million contract or record label. A lot of these people, they don't go back. They don't fix the ties that they decide to. And then those people are waiting. This is some real stuff. Y'all know out in Memphis, it ain't just the men, it's the women and the men. If they ain't got nothing, what they going for? They going for who got it. You feel me? They going for who got it. And they want it, and they want it bad. These are young people because ain't nobody sewing into them. I don't care if you 25 and younger. I'm talking to these people. Y'all not sewing into them. Just letting them be. You didn't try to raise them up when they were younger, y'all. When y'all come in here, please like and share, especially like. You know what I'm saying? Put down your comments on Debbie Curry Speak. I got 10% over at Facebook, Swag on Heaven on Instagram. Y'all get over here to where we are, because they conversating over here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how it is. Some of y'all are watching the young old school gangbanging. Y'all know how this story go, and this thing is deeper than deep right now. It's deeper than deep. You hear me? It's deeper than deep. And it ain't going to do nothing but getting worse unless we don't say something about it. Then the younger generation coming up after that. What y'all want them to go through it too? We ain't doing nothing but killing ourselves. Other people have sat back to watch what we do to us. We ain't making no difference in us. Jennifer, you said his masters paid them boys to kill him. What? His master paid them boys to kill him. Is that not sad? All in itself. That's sad. That's sad. And we sitting back watching this. I'm gonna tell you, I don't even listen to this young man's music. But this is another brother. This is another young man. This is another somebody that could have been great, continue to be great in who we are, that is gunned down. I heard it was 50 shots. I'm looking at the thing. I'm like, is this 3 dudes or is this 2? What's up? All y'all got to do is look at their shoes and they gear and know that it was like different guys that came at him. You know what I'm saying? Even though listen, let me tell you, even in the Bible, it says your hometown won't even accept you. Your hometown won't even accept you. You feel me? Family and friends plot against you because they envious of what you got going on. Wait a minute, how they got that and I ain't got that, and no, freak that. And they be coming at us at a whole envious another level. It could be hardcore as of what has just happened, or it could be just simple. You feel me? Jennifer, what you say? You said Cain and Abel. Come through. Jennifer, you doing it. You got 9% over here. Get over at Debbie Curry Speak, but you doing it. You speaking. And this is crazy. You said, Peggy, you said speak it, sis. I'm trying. Danetta, you said King Von died in November. Mo 3rd in November. And now young Dolph in November. It's hoodie season. meaning killing is robberies. Not even only that. Trayvon got shot, killed because he was wearing a black hoodie, right? He wearing a black hoodie, just going to where he going. He ain't trying to be in nobody's business. He trying to handle his business, go do what he doing. Now they masked us up. They masked us up. Remember when people steal banks or rob or whatever, they had the mask on. Now they masked all of us up. Y'all can't see this as a plot. Y'all can't see this as a scheme. Y'all can't see this. Y'all ain't recognizing none of this. Y'all don't see none of this. Y'all ain't trying to make a difference. Come in, like the page. Y'all ain't trying to make a difference. Y'all don't understand what's happening right now. We killing us. There was a matter of fact, I just talked to somebody today. There was a Hispanic guy that was well known over there that went over to Mexico, and he got everything that's going on. So he told me when they go over to Mexico, people killed them just because they didn't came over to the United States and they made a life for themselves, able to get back to their family. They go over there and kill about that, but we don't talk about the Mexicans either. We don't even have time to talk about the different cultures going through the different things because we're so busy stuck on ours because we're too busy killing each other. We don't have time to take everything in as what's going on around everybody. Y'all can't see this as a plot? Y'all don't understand this? We just going to sit quiet, idly by and let things happen and let bygones be bygones or whatever. This is time we need to be speaking up. Y'all need to be sowing into y'all kids, man. Real talk. Sow into them. What'd you say? Let me catch up. You said, Donetta said, these record labels have life insurance on these artists. Trust me. And Donetta, I'm with you on that. They do. Even though you could get your own life insurance, they got life insurance on these artists. Okay, that one gone. Who we got next up? Because remember, remember when they used to put all the artists up on the shelves? Mary J. Blige was one of the artists they put up on the shelf for a long time. I love me some Mary J. They put that woman up on the shelf for a long time. You hear me? Y'all better recognize what's going on. This man walked out. This is my hometown. I don't need all of that. I'm straight. Got my little flashy cars or whatever. Got it, camouflage or whatever. Everybody up there saying we knew that was his car because he camouflaged. So they rolling past a busy street, see his car. Oop, this is our opportunity right here. Young folks trying to get paid because everybody on the social media, the young folks flashing their guac cheese, De Niro, guacamole chip and the dip. And they like, man, if I take him down, I'm going to get this. Hey, I did the bid. So what I'm going to get for that? You're not realizing that what you did for that is going to cause you to get caught up too. And it's a trickle down effect. It's just going to keep going and going and going and going. You're not realizing that because you young, dumb, and you stupid. I said it. You're not realizing you looking at, I could get this money right now, but you're not looking at if you may have kids, you may have nieces and nephews. You're not looking at none of that. You're just looking at what you could get right now and how you could go about it. You feel me? Y'all need to be, these are y'all kids. Talk to them, man. Talk to them to tell them that doing this type of stuff right here ain't going to get you long life. It ain't. It's getting your life cut off. So you mean to tell me, let me get this straight. So you go out there and you get that guac cheese, De Niro, guacamole chip and a dip and this stack. Is that mine? Can you just give it to me right now? That's what the parents need to be saying now. Why would I give it to you right now? Because you ain't going to be here very long. I'm going to need that money and I got bills to pay. Since you focus over here on the street life, let me go ahead and get that money so I can take care of the bills because I'm not in the street life. Street life going to get you killed. It's going to get you killed. It's going to get you locked up. It's going to get you messed up. Period. Let me catch up. You said generational curses. That's what I'm trying to say. Back up in the day, y'all, hear me. Our ancestors, our greats, our whatever, they were going through some hard times. They didn't realize that even the certain people that they would talk to, they were doing witchcraft back up in the day, bro. Sis, they were doing witchcraft back up in the day. Our ancestors didn't know who to talk to, where to turn to, so they went to them and told them and confided in them. Some of them didn't even realize what they were doing, and they were bringing down generational curses upon us. So now what you're seeing is generational curses happening. You hear me? It's happening. It's happening. Let me check you out. You said, let me check you out. You said, Jennifer, what you say? Jennifer, you said rituals and sacrifices happened to all three of them. They sold their souls for fame. You said the halftime limits on their life, when it's up, they find someone in their hood to kill them, to take the spotlight of the master. You also said, hold on. I'm trying. Jennifer, I'm trying. Let me see. Danetta, you said young Dolph was way too comfortable. For real, you got all that scratch. You got all that scratch, that Skrilla, that money, that moolah, that cheddar, that cheese, guap, all of that. And you got one person around you. Y'all come in, like the page. You got all of that around you. You only got one person. Dude, you working on the billionaire status. I don't care about home. Do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? When you go home, do what you go to places that you're supposed to do, and you know your hometown is off the rip. Go do what you got to do. Post up the pictures after you home. A lot of us, that's what we do. You think we there at that time, but we ain't there at that time unless we go live and be like, this is what we is. You feel me? But ordinarily, take your pictures, take your videos, get out of town, then post that stuff up, because you know you done made some bad enemies along the way, and you know them some killers, them some steppers. They will step to you by any means necessary. You know you done messed up with some steppers. You gonna be like, you out in the open, this is who I am, this is what I'm doing, such and such, and you uncovered. Okay, you got one person went down. I'm like, 50 shots? Can't no one person do no 50 shots by themselves. That's several people's. You hear me? Hey, Darlene. What's up, Darlene? Y'all head over to Debbie Curry Speaks, all those that are on Facebook, because this phone right here is going to go dead. Debbie Curry Speaks over on YouTube. Get over there. You understand? And then like the page when you come in. Click like. Put your comments up, because I'm going to read yours. If they can't understand what I'm saying, I'm sure somebody could relate to what you said. I'm reading comments over here. So get over to Debbie Curry Speaks on YouTube so I can read your comments so we can help people. You feel me? We ain't finna sit by and watch this stuff just take place. And these are our young peoples. This is happening to our young folks. You know what I'm saying? This is our young folks. We got to get real and we got to get right. You understand? So many parents sat behind the scenes, didn't say nothing. I'm one of them that was involved in kids doing what they wasn't supposed to be doing. And we going to sit idly by because we don't want to take the embarrassment. Oh, hold on. Jennifer, you say pin my name. Let me see. I don't really know how to do that, but I'm going to try. Let me check it out. Hold on, y'all. Give me a moment. I want to catch them up because I don't want them. We all got a lot to say, and a lot of us is not saying what need to be said. And then everybody is wondering like, whoa, and then we looking like upside the head. Okay, let me see how I don't know how to pin. Ooh, boom. There it is. Okay, I pinned it. We sitting up there looking like, well, what happened to our kids and so on and so on, because we ate and they were good students and so forth. You don't know what your kids is doing behind the scene, baby. You don't know. You don't know what they doing to try. They hear you. Listen to me, parents, they hear you. We ain't got enough to make the bills meet. Oh, we ain't got enough food to do this. They going out to do, because most of the time they going out to help you to get a better life so that you guys can have it. Don't y'all realize this? Speak to them kids and let them know what being stand up means. You ain't got to do this like this. You want to do something, own a business. Get them involved in some stuff, because these people on the streets is snatching your kids up left and right. When you guys come in, please like the page. Let me catch up because I'm reading comments over here. You said, loving the hoops. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Danita, you said you might leave that, but beef ain't, don't go back in them hoods, folks. For real, I believe this is what you're saying, so you let me know if I'm wrong. You make it big, you make it out, don't go back until they pay you guap, cheese, dinero, guacamole, chip, and a dip, and don't advertise, and then get you security set up, because a lot of times, a lot of us want to be like, wait a minute, we want to go back home and give back. Understand the heart, understand the mindset, I understand the spirit, the soul that you have to be able to get back to your peoples, but a lot of times you can't go back home. Even in the scripture, it says, your own homeland will not accept you, your own family. You feel me? Your own family won't. Those that, let me tell you something. As far as my family, if those that don't accept me, don't understand me, don't appreciate me, I'm not going back in their face. What I look like going back in somebody's face just so I can get them something to talk about? Skip me. Go over to whoever. Because I'm not trying to be in your face. I'm not trying to eat with you. I'm not trying to suck with you. I'm not trying to do none of that with you. You feel me? I'm a real one. I'm not trying to do none of that with you. I can deal with you without out of my life from a distance. We family, we blood, but I ain't got to deal with you. You feel me? I ain't got to deal with you. You don't make my life. You ain't going to break my life. And I don't need to be having no cup of tea or whatever, drinking or whatever, or cup of coffee or dinner. I don't need to eat with you. And I'm sitting up here knowing you and I don't connect like that. Whether we used to or whether we do now, I'm knowing we don't connect like that. I'm not trying to be around you. And that's the mentality that you need to be having out on the streets when you done messed up with somebody. You know what you did behind the scenes. You know what you up against. And now they didn't drop the guard and you out here acting like you free and friends. And Lord, please forgive me in Jesus' name, family and friends to this young man. Please forgive me, but I need to come real because I need to save the souls that are coming up behind that. Because they reaching out to the young people so that they don't get multiple times out here doing this crime that they doing. So they destroying younger generations to do what they need to do. To have the job done. Oh, I'm gonna pay you $50,000 right off the grip. Here's $50,000. You know what I'm saying? When he come out here, this is what I want you. First young person, bring me whether I don't care if I see it on the news, bring me a body part or whatever else like that. See, now Facebook, I'm telling y'all right now, the percentage that I am not going to charge this phone. I promise you I'm not. Let me tell you right now what the percentage I am. It's not even letting me light y'all up. Y'all are at 5%. Okay. So get over to Debbie Curry Speaks on YouTube. I'm about to close y'all out, Facebook. I had to close them out. My phone is dying. We ain't about to do that. I'm gonna kick it with y'all. You feel what I'm saying? When they already know. They already know that they done made a bad decision to begin with. But because they so involved in the industry and the industry has them going to be able to make that money, keep them moving in and out of the studio. Dude, you did a concert, here's this. But the people on the back end know you. They know what you have done. They know what you're about, and they still clocking for you. You feel me? You feel me? The best thing to do is to do good out of life. Man, if you mess somebody up, man, go back. It says if you have aught against your brother and sister, you need to be apologized. You need to get that stuff straight. You ain't got that straight. How you going to be able to do what you need to do out of life? That's a limited edition, what you're talking about right there. That is a limited edition. You only got so much limit time to be here. And that's it. That's all. When you guys come over here, like the page. I appreciate y'all for that. You said, True Rudy 13 Red, you said whoever heard him before could have been laying in wait for the opportunity to shoot him again like this. That's what I'm trying to tell you, True Rudy 13 Red. They were already waiting on him. They were just waiting on the opportunity. That's all that was. Perfect timing. I'm going to pay you this amount of money right here. You get this job done. I'm going to give you this. This going to get you up. This going to clout you up so that you on a higher level now than all your peers and stuff that I got working for me. You selling your soul to the devil, because once you do that big, then you got to realize who going to come after you to get to take over your place and your status and where you is. You feel what I'm saying? You said, let me catch up. You said a curfew. So yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. You just Tara, you said a curfew. Right. So they got a curfew on these people. You feel what I'm saying? This is what they really said. They say, hey, if you ain't got to go nowhere, try to stay in. They didn't mandate the curfew, but they said, if you look, we advise you to stay in. You got some killers on the loose now. They killed this man at a donut shop. You feel me? So because they killed this man at donut shop, you don't think they're going to come for you? My thing would be like, I'm trying to get up out of here. I don't care. I didn't hear people talk about how the women's will turn on you just for a little scrap, bubble gum, or whatever else like that. Just a little bit of something. They would turn on you just to get some money. This just not men's. This is women too down there on the South. Come on, y'all. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't act like y'all don't hear me. Don't act like y'all don't know what I'm saying, because I'm coming real. You're not expecting this to come out my mouth. Well, it is, because I'm from Chi. I'm from the Chi. I'm from the Chi. For me, let me tell y'all something. And I ain't do no dirt up in the Chi. So for me to go back home, for me, it was like, dang, I'm going back reminiscing over this. Like, dang, that's how I grew up. Dang, this is where I came from. Dang, this is where I used to live. Dang, these are the people that I used to hang tough with. Man, I'm at it. I want to go home now. I want to go home. I appreciate seeing the love of the people that I've grew up with that had an impact on my life. I'm ready to get ghosts now. You feel me? And how you make all this money and you don't have, they talking about one person that had the dreadlocks in his head or whatever, but you ain't got multiple security around you. To me, I'm going to be like the other dude said. He said, man, when I make it big and I got money, I'm not going for no security cops, no security, no cop. I'm going for somebody militant to be able to be around me to block this. If I got some dirt going on like that, if I'm military know what to do, how to handle the biz. I'm not condoning that, but I'm just saying you out here by yourself and you out here giving back to the people, but you don't remember what you did back up in the past. These people ain't forgot. These are some gangsters. Some wasters. They will waste you at a drop of a hat. Where you come from? Do you remember? You got amnesia? What had happened? You should have been secured up. Then you driving around there in a flashy vehicle. Don't get me wrong, y'all. My hats off to the family and the friends. But you out here driving around something that everybody in the hood know you drive around in? Just Tara, you said he brought 100 homes in Memphis. He took care of his city. That is a huge blessing. But even when you out there sowing that seed like that, you got to have people around you so you could be comfortable to maneuver, to think, to do what you got to do. You can't be out there loose like that, especially when you coming from a background and what you coming from. You can't be out there loose like that. You feel me? I know I'm not the only one that's like, huh? And y'all know, stop playing. Y'all know Memphis, that's a stagnated place. If you ain't trying to reach high and go for it, you can be a dreamer and dream about what you want to do. But if you ain't got no action behind it, y'all know good and well that's a place that's going to get you caught up. Real talk. You feel me? That's a place that's going to get you caught up. So now we got younger generations that's out there now watching this. This is their history now. You feel me? This is their history and what they watching. You still not sowing into these young kids because you want immediate gratification. So you set off, so you straight, but you're not caring about these younger generation that's coming up. Come on now, stop. Stop. Just Tara, you said 100. Look how they videotaped and burned down Pepper Tree Apartments. I don't really know nothing about Pepper Tree Apartments. I don't know nothing about that, but this is what I'm saying right here. You got younger generation watching all of this stuff while grown folks out here doing this stuff. So you think it ain't impacting their life to get out here and do what they doing, what they want to do. And you got the younger generation right now that don't care. They will pop you for nothing. What I mean, nothing, I mean bits. They will pop you. And they will keep climbing up. When y'all come into this YouTube, like and share this page. Like this page, please. It's all I ask that you guys get the likes up. Don't just sit there and watch me. Hit the like button. Because I'm speaking real talk. I'm speaking to your generation because your generation may come back and find me. Least be known that you at least said something on here that I read, or that you at least like what I said, because your kids got to deal with this. My kids are grown. My grandkids are coming up. My grandkids going to be looking at this as well. So please show that you are tired of what you're tired of seeing, of what you got to raise your kids up in by liking the page. Please show that. You feel me? Because I'm gonna speak it how I think it is. This only coming from me. I'm not there. I said I grew up in Chicago, and I said on some summers, my mama used to pack us up to go to Memphis, but we wasn't around all of that. But in Shazizzle, we was. So show you want to make a difference, even if you can't speak to your own kids, but you got. I'm right here. I'm Debbie Curry Speaks. That is me. I'm going to speak about it. I'm going to read what you write. Maybe you can't say it to your kids. Sit them down. Let them watch this. This is some real stuff. Get your mind right. Get your life right. How do you see yourself in 20 years? Ask them the more important questions that they need to be asked. And then help them to live what their goals are. We've been walking to 2022. Y'all, some of y'all ain't even prepared or even thought about write a vision board. Get your vision board together. Have them babies write a vision board of what they want, how they see themselves, and help them to reach that if it's too late for you. Help them. You're going to sit there and watch them because they bringing in money to you, because they bringing in dope to you, because they making sure your house is taken care of. You're going to let them put them out on the forefront to help you live your life? Your life is... All I did was a couple of days, like watching this, listening to people like, are y'all serious? Come on in and like the page. Stop playing. Because I'm going to say what you ain't saying. Write it, I said. You don't want to speak up and speak out about it? Write it, I said. I'm Debbie Curry Speaks. Write it, I'll say it. You said, One had a magazine rifle and the other had a 9mm. So it was two. Okay, because it looked like three of them to me, but it was two. I heard 50 shots. I'm not for sure how accurate that is. That is alleged that there was 50 shots being exploding onto him. That's sad. That could be your child. That could be your grandchild. That could be your grandchild, depending upon what you did. Generational curses will sometimes skip a generation. And the one you sit back because you dead and gone, but you watching them spiritually, could be gotten because of what you did. Because of you. Felicia, wait a minute. Felicia, you said, I see it. Danita, you said 50 shots is alleged. He fired back. He did fire back because remember they were firing down at him. So that means that he fell down and they were still shooting at him. Okay. Like I said, it's alleged. We don't know. We don't know. Peggy, you said Tupac. Danita, you said they probably did it for $3,000 to $4,000 because them broke hood folks ain't never had no large funds. They could have did it for anything, bubble gum. They could have did it to get high. They could have did it for anything. We don't know that. They could have did it for clout. They could have did it to move up. They could have did it for anything. You feel me? They could have done it for anything. This is a life gunned down from a person that tried to change their life to get back to their community to make a difference. They could have did it for anything. When y'all come into this page, like and share. Like, please. Catherine watched it. Good evening, Curry fam. What up? What up? What up? Hi, Catherine. Danita, you said it's been trying to kill. Wait, they've been trying to kill young Dolph since 2016 because of whatever he was connected to. We're gonna be real. We're gonna be real about the whole thing. It was because of whatever he was connected to. Y'all done heard some of his music where he was beefing back and forth with people. You understand? He was beefing back and forth with different individuals. And this is what I'm hearing a little bit of. Like, I've been sitting back and learning. I'm like, who is this person? I don't know this person. There was a beef. You feel me? There was some stuff that took place. A lot of people be signing over they soul to this industry. You understand? There's some real stuff going on. Y'all want to sit back and act like it's nothing. This is real stuff. Who knows if your child, please come in, like the page. Who knows if your child gonna be connected to this type of stuff because they want to be a part of that industry. Y'all need to be talking. Open your mouths. Talk. You said, Zaretta, what's up? You said you can give back without going back. Zaretta, are we not living in a new age? People could connect you up to YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. They could connect you up to LinkedIn, all kind of stuff. You feel me? You can give back. You can send the money. You could be like, this organization, I want to donate to this. You feel me? You don't necessarily have to go directly back to where you came from when you know you got beef and you ain't try to fix it and you ain't try to do nothing. You need to be covering you and your family. You got kids. You got kids. What'd you say? The Rudy Red 13 Red, you said, I feel you. You right with us. You said, Danita said, facts, Debbie. I'm trying to keep it real as possible. Catherine, you said, shake the dust from your feet and keep it moving. Keep it moving. Keep going. Keep that dust that off of you. When you guys come in here, please like the page. Dust it off. You feel me? You got kids. You got a family. What you working hard for? You ain't working hard for your family and to make a better place for them? A lot of people get in this stuff, they don't even be thinking like, dang, I sold my soul to the devil to be able to do woo. Now that I'm big, I got to figure out how to get out of this. You ain't trying to get up out of it. Move around. Thank y'all for coming in. Like and share the page. Like and share the page. It's some real talk. Can't get no realer than this. You got your babies coming up. I got 27 minutes on Instagram, y'all. 27 seconds, 20 seconds on Instagram. Y'all want to keep up with us? Go over to Debbie Curry Speaks on YouTube. All right. Thank y'all for participating. But I'm not going to lock y'all on either. Y'all got to get over to Debbie Curry Speaks on YouTube because that's why I am. And that's why I'm engaging with the people and they writing it down. So I love you guys. Talk to you guys later. Keep this whole thing real. Okay, hold on, YouTube. Hold on just a second. I'm closing out of everything so y'all can have my undivided attention. Y'all could be writing down what y'all want to write down for me to say in case a lot of people are not saying anything. I'm right here. I'm going to read your comments. I'm going down, okay? I'm going down the whole thing. I'm reading all you guys' comments. When y'all come in, like the page, like and share the page. We're making a lot of mistakes, y'all. Y'all know how it was for us growing up. We endured a lot of mistakes. We done been through a lot. So now we finna keep the traditional curses going down to where we giving our kids and grandkids the badness too. Come on now, we gotta stop this stuff. Let me see where we are. Okay, Shantane. I hope I said your name right, Miss Brown. Danetta, you said preach. Miss Brown, I hope I said it right. You said he didn't really get any media coverage of what he really did, which he did, and did not publicize or want credit for. He was independent, meaning he didn't sell his soul. He owned his masters. That is a blessing. This is what I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about the industry soul, though, Miss Brown. This is what I'm talking about when he was in the hood. When he was in the hood, somehow there was beef taking place that a lot of us did not know. We don't know what people walk into. We don't know what people do. All we know is there was a beef that taking place. You can sell your soul to the industry and you can also sell your soul to the streets. You feel what I'm saying? Even though he gave back, even though it was on his and he was in his right mind to give back, that is a ultra blessing. We're not knocking the blessings of that because all in all, that's our purpose as humanity is to give back, to be able to bless somebody, to be able to uplift somebody. But if you have done some things in the past, you cannot think that for 1 second that's not going to come back and haunt you. There was a beef that taken place because he took that beef, they took that beef to the industry, to where they were beefing on records. They was beefing in the music. Listen to the music. You feel me? So it's not just about selling your soul to the industry. You could sell your soul for money any kind of way, whether you're a prostitute, whether you're a game banger, whether you're a dope dealer, whether you're an artist, whether you're a tennis player, whether you're a basketball player. You can sell your soul either which way because you want to make a difference and you don't want to be tied down to what you used to being tied down to, and you want to come up by any means necessary. A lot of people do that. So industry is not the only way that you can sell your soul. You feel me, Miss Brown? There was some stuff that took place that we may not even be aware of. These people gunned him down for a reason. It wasn't just because he bought donuts. That wasn't why that young man was gunned down. Because he gave back to the people. Oh, I don't like him. He giving to the people. Let me gun him down allegedly over 50 times. No, there was something else behind that. So we got to think, we got to open up our eyes, our ears, our heart, and our soul to what's going on so that the people after that are not going through the same thing. You feel me? Danetta, you said them females would turn on you for a quick weave. Do you feel, Danetta, you know, When you guys come into the room, please like the page, please. That's all I'm asking. If y'all want to give a donation, I appreciate you for that. Ask me how, and I will send you the information. And I appreciate it. Don't get me wrong, but come in, like the page. This is not just about men or women's. This is about both. Because women will snipe you up too. Don't think a woman won't snipe you up, go look like a man dressed up, look like a man did. He will snipe you. She will snipe you. Especially if they don't have a lot going on for themselves and somebody done flash some ducats in front of them, some guap cheese, de nero, guacamole chip in the dip, that moolah, that scratch, that Skrilla. You don't think they will cap you off? Is that what some of you all are thinking? That ain't real. That ain't real thinking. That's you living in your little world that you done created. Real life ain't like that. Please come in, like, and share the page. Jennifer, you said you telling the truth. Let's get together, mothers, and save our children. And in that order. Just because y'all young, let me tell y'all something. Y'all 30, 35-year-old, 25-year-old, y'all waiting on the older people to come to y'all. No, we looking at y'all because some of these people are scared of y'all. Y'all the ones that need to speak up to this younger generation coming up out of here. Y'all need to be in that group of people that's out here shooting and killing. There needs some people group in that group up here saying what the real is. Y'all ain't speaking up. Y'all waiting on somebody to be accountable for your actions. You accountable for your own actions. Speak up. When they say somebody pray for us, our great-great-grandmothers, great-parents, and so forth, they all pray for us. You need to be praying for these younger generation down here. Stop. What you waiting on? What is you waiting on? What is you doing to make a difference? What is you doing? Please come in, like, and share the page. What is you doing? You sitting there waiting because y'all older people are not telling us. Y'all older people are letting us. You got train up a child in the way they should go. And when they're older, they'll never depart from it. What makes you think that the age you is can't sow into somebody? Somebody older than you, somebody younger than you, and somebody barely here. What makes you think what you do, your words can't sow into somebody? You said, Danetta, you said, I am very open and loud. I appreciate that. Catherine, you said, it's a new day. Back in the day, folks fought fair 101. The cool, the next, not anymore. They don't forget. So what, you change your life? So what, you change your life? They don't change their minds. And that's real. Catherine, would you come through with the come through? When you guys come into this, y'all see this, like and share this, like this, especially like this. Subscribe if you want to. Catherine, you said a whole mouthful right there. Just because you forgot don't mean the next person forgot. You feel me? You can try to change your life, but if you ain't go back to try to fix whatever was broken before all of this happened, what you expect these people to do? To think like you? Not everybody think like us. Not everybody operating like us. Not everybody have the same compassion, the same joy, the same love, same spirit. Not everybody is connected like how we're connected. They're not. It's up to you to make a change, make a difference into what you want to do, how you want to live your life. And they probably not thinking about their kids because you weren't thinking about your kids when you was out there doing your dirt. Peggy, you said the past catches up with you in the end. And that's real talk. None of us want the past to catch up with us. When you guys come into the room, please like and share. Please like, especially. Subscribe to the channel. We don't even be thinking about it because now we out here getting this money. So we don't want to think about the past. Oh, this is my hood. I'm out here like this. This is my hood. This is how I get down and so forth and so on. That's a whole new generation right now that's coming up because nobody sold anything to them and they are raw and uncut. By any means necessary is how they're operating. Y'all better wake up. Then you got dope dealers, crackheads, all this methamphetamine, all this stuff going on here. They don't. They want to hit. Oh, you need me to do what for a hit? Okay. Oh, what you need me to do for a hit? Oh, that dude over there got you for a hit. Y'all finna act like we don't live in this world? We finna go to 2022. Some of y'all never thought y'all would make it to 2022. Please like and share to this page. Like this page. Subscribe if you need to. They don't care about you. They don't care about you. They don't care about what you got going on. You feel me? This is our younger generation. What y'all waiting on to speak to these people? What are y'all waiting on? If God blessed y'all with them, God must have saw somewhere in some dynamic that you can handle it. Speak up. What y'all doing? Y'all just gonna sit idly by, collect the money that they bringing in from dope, from killing, from robbing, from stealing? What y'all doing? What y'all doing? You said YHA gave back and Judas sold him out of a change in a bag. See, now you talking. You talking. Jennifer, you talking right now. Jesus said somebody gonna betray me 3 times. Somebody gonna betray me within this circle. No, not I sure won't betray you. I'm gonna be standing right here with you. Who is that man? I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. I'm gonna give you a kiss, the kiss of death. Here's your money. Drop on the floor. You sold your soul over some trinkets, some money. You messed up your whole life. Instead of you working hard to get what you need or whatever, it's like, oh, there's an easy 50,000. I'm gonna get this 50,000. Somebody told me back up in the day, their parents had bought a house for $8,000, right? $8,000 bought a house. $8,000 to $300,000. $8,000 to $50,000. Don't you know that catches up with you? That don't go nowhere. You're just gonna sell your whole life away to do what you're doing just to get that bag. I'm in my bag. Let me catch up. Danetta, you said, what is your end goal? What are you living for? Are you leading a lost soul to the Lord? What difference you making out in this world? When y'all come in, like the page, what difference is you making out in this world? Just to continue to talk about hate? Just to continue to be hateful? Just to continue to do hateful things? What's your purpose? Because obviously you're only thinking about self, because you ain't thinking about your kids, your niece, your nephew, your grandkids. You don't care nothing about your lineage. You just outdoing you. You just outdoing you and thinking that's the proper way to be. That's my husband. You just outdoing you, not caring about nobody else but yourself. That's the crazy part. That's the crazy part. Let's see what you say. I like that right there. I'm gonna unhide that. Jennifer said, oh, snaps. Wait a minute. I didn't mean to do that. Jennifer, I'm in the... Okay, there we go. Hold on just a second. I messed this up, Jennifer. I'm so sorry. So I'll just read it. Jennifer said Jesus was on his hood and Judas sold him out for crumbs. Jesus had some gangsters behind him, y'all. Y'all know Jesus has some gangsters. When y'all come into this page, please like and share. Jesus had some gangsters behind him. He didn't have no low life. He didn't have nobody that wasn't skillful. He had some gangsters. What you say? Slice off the ear. Slice. But people around here just thinking like one, you out here making millions, maybe billions, and you got one security guard or whatever, allegedly. You ain't got no people around you. Had Jesus had 12 disciples, you got one person to cover you. Jesus traveled. They walked for miles or on a camel or whatever they were doing, and he had some disciples around him. He had some soldiers. What you say? Boom! Something popping off somewhere. You feel me? Something is popping off somewhere. And you're not always welcome in your hood. You're not always welcome by family members. I'm going to tell y'all like this right here. I'm going to say it again. My family don't accept me and mine. I'm not trying to be around you. For what? To get your status up to be like, let's gossip about them. You know what? I don't care to be around you. I don't, family, friends, or whatever. If you mean me no harm, if you mean me harm, baby, I ain't trying to eat with you. I ain't trying to drink with you. I ain't trying to be near you. I ain't trying to do none of that with you. And sometimes it be the ones closest to us. You got me twisted, messed up, everything. That ain't me. That ain't moi. I'm sorry. You go entertain anybody else. You can ask about my life, but you sure won't be a part of it. You sure will not be a part of what I'm doing with my life. Jennifer, what you say? You said, I have a street calling and have led a lot of young men to the Lord, and some have gotten killed, but I'm glad I made myself available. Now their lives are not in vain. Jennifer, let me tell you this right here. Let me tell you this, and I can appreciate that right there. Let me tell you this. Your part is to do what thus says the Lord, period. Now, what they tend to do outside of that is on them. But you did your part. So never, ever, ever, ever feel guilty for the fact that you're trying to help change somebody's life. I don't care if I can hit one person that I could change their life with. I'm satisfied. You feel me? Out of 1,000, out of 1 point some people who follow me on here, if I could do just one on one time when I'm speaking, I'm grateful. I'm happy. I made a difference because I did not sit idly by and keep my mouth closed and watching what's going on. Please, when you guys come in, like and share this page. I'm not going to sit idly by. Do you hear how big my mouth is? Where am I going to keep it closed? Where? I don't even know how to contain nothing. Somebody will bless me and I see a donation up in here. I'm crying. I'm in tears. And people have seen it. If you go back and follow my live, somebody sent me a first donation. I start boohooing crying. Because I felt like I did what I was supposed to do. I did my part. I can't keep up with everybody else. I can't. And I'm not going to try. I don't care who you are. I want my life. When I die, I want God to be, well done, thy good and faithful servant. Even though you wasn't perfect. But let me tell you, I got where you was coming from. Thank you, God. Now, can we partay? Let me catch up. You said, Catherine said, lead a horse to the water. I can't and won't try to make him drink. I did what God instructed me to do, period. Catherine, and on that note, you feel me? You do your part to do the best that you can. Ain't none of us perfect out here. I'm going to make a mistake in 5.2 seconds. Where's my watch? 5.2 seconds, I'll make a mistake. But I'm sure going to get back up and try it again. I'm not down with that mess, man. Seriously. When y'all come in here, like and share this. Jennifer, you said, yes, you are a blessing, Debbie. Let's take this around the world. You shining. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for that. I'm trying. I'm speaking from a mother that has already lost a child. Thank you, honey. He got to be even. Kiss on side, kiss the other. I'm speaking from a mother that has already lost a child. I don't know everything that my son was involved in, but I know he was decapitated by a train. I'm hearing stories that he was on the track fighting and throwing them up. I know how my son used to fight. I know how he used to fight. I know it. I know how he used to get down. Somebody say he slipped and fell on the track. I don't know everything my son was involved in. It's the ones that get left behind that feel the worst of it. You hear me? But you still got to stay strong and you still got to help somebody else out. We ain't got to be perfect because God looks at the heart of a man, a heart of a person. You hear me? I was watching all of them. I was like, oh, let me just wait. I'm not going to speak. And no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to speak on that. Debbie, remember when you used to go to Memphis? Yeah, but I don't want to speak on it. Debbie, you know you're from Chicago? Yeah, but I don't want to speak on it. I'm not going to sit idly by and not say nothing. Honey, Catherine says, good evening, Brother Curry. That means what's up? How you doing? Hope all is well. Good day to you too. But for real, we got to speak up. Y'all think these older game bangers and drug dealers and people out here, I mean the real ones, don't play. I'm talking about them real people. I'm talking about them real steppers. They don't care. So when y'all come into this page, like and share this, Captain, you said, and there goes the exit. Yes, there goes the exit. He be in and out, here and there watching some movie to not interrupt so that we all could talk. For real, them steppers, listen, they do not play. You hear me? Them steppers do not play, and they recruiting people younger and younger because they know they can't take everything. They have a age limit where, okay, you just gonna get this right here. You just gonna get this right here. They setting their lives up and they don't even know they being set up because ain't nobody else speaking to them. The streets love them. They saying the streets love them. They got street family that love them more than their own family do. Zaretta, you said it's like the wild, wild west out here in these streets. You said taking your young folks every day. Zaretta, will you speak? Speak. Because a lot of people don't know this is really like the wild, wild west. And don't think that there was no black cowboys out here. Y'all sadly mistaken. They were out here shooting, suited and booted. Peggy, you said, Miss Debbie, you are a crusader for sure. We love you. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. There's some real stuff. Life ain't changed. Generational curses are still coming down. When y'all come in, like and share this page. I'm trying to tell y'all, I'm trying to speak. They sold generational curses into us back up in the day, and we had no idea that there were generational curses over our lives. They exist. Let's see. Hold on. Jennifer, you said, I was ashamed to say, but my oldest son is in prison facing life of killing someone, and I was raped and kept my child. My mom told me to kill my son, and I was 11 at the same time. So when you talk about curses, Jennifer, you know what? My hat goes out to you. Bless you for speaking about this, because I guarantee you by the mere mention of you just stating what you said, there are a lot of people that are going through the same thing. There are a lot of people that have gone through the same thing. There are incest within our families where our family members rape us and so forth and so on. I congratulate you for speaking up and getting that out, because I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of people don't speak up and you get no healing and you live with that that for the rest of your life. So my hat is off to you, top off like that, because you came forth and you spoke about it. I'm so glad you did not kill your son. All you need to do is continue to pray for your son. He's still alive, but he's still got a different life in which he's living. Keep your son prayed up. Don't carry that burden, because he did what he did. You hear me? You hear me? That is not your lifestyle. You can still, to this day, have a beautiful life and live beautifully and sow into your son. It's madness out there in the prisons. I'm not going to lie and tell you that it's not, but you do not need to carry that burden. You do not need to carry that pain, because that is not a decision that you chose to make. You hear me? You chose to give your son life. You've done that. You gave him an opportunity to get it right. That's why we speaking up right now, so that we can give other people a choice of choosing a good life. You hear me? I'm so proud of you for speaking up. Don't ever feel bad about that, and thank you for that. We thank you for that, because a lot of people don't speak up. They keep all that stuff bottled in and keeping it closed until the day they die. Baby, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And there's a lot of people that thank you. I'm getting chills just speaking about that. I want to cry, because y'all know I don't know how to contain nothing. I'm trying to learn. But that right there, what you did was a big, huge step. And we thank you for that. We thank you for that. We don't condemn you for that. We thank you for that, because you could have, when your mom said you could, your mom was probably looking out for you. So don't blame your mom. Okay. Different life choices. You understand? Different generations. You hear me? That was a generational curse that you broke. Now it was up to your son to make a right decision to get it together. You hear me? So now all you can do now is, when you write those letters, sow into your son. Speak goodness unto your son. Because let me tell you something. Some of them people that are locked up, they will go to school, they will go to college, they will learn, and they will get themselves out of there for whatever reason, or they will learn how to be better in there, and he probably can help somebody in there, because his life is not in vain. Just because it ended him there, he can probably reach other people and help them there. You hear what I'm saying? So you're not, it don't make you a bad mom. It don't make you a bad person. It was a life chosen that was taken over you. That was a generational curse. You was young. You was innocent. None of that should have happened to you. You hear me? But it did. And it's by the grace of God that on this day, right here, you are here to tell people what you have gone through. And somebody else may be like, my God, that's what I've gone through. That's what I needed to hear. I needed to speak on that. So we are so proud of you. You hear me? You keep doing what you're doing. When you guys come in here, like and share this page. Catherine said, I salute you, Sister Jennifer Witt. God bless you. You feel, Jennifer, do you feel the love? Do you feel the love? You were young. Do you feel the love? You ain't got to live with that no more. Pray and ask God for forgiveness, or whatever it was, a situation or whatever. You were young, baby. You were young. You were still supposed to be playing with baby dolls. Your baby dolls got switched from playing with baby dolls to playing with real babies. You hear me? As women's, that's how we grow up. They give us the dolls to play with, but they give the boys the footballs and the basketballs and all this fighting tools to play with, but they don't give it to us, because they deem us as nurturers. You hear me? You did the best you could. Don't you carry on your son's burden like that. Don't do that to yourself. You spend a life in prison, same way your son has been in prison. You spend that life in prison out here in the world. Unlock, you got the keys. You got the keys now. Unlock that cage and come out of there and begin to live your life in a bright, beautiful way. You hear me? Begin to live your life. When you guys come in, like and share the page. You said, Jennifer, you said you just freed me. Jennifer, I just told you I don't know how to hold nothing. You finna make me cry. I didn't even know you wrote that. I was speaking directly to you, so I didn't have time to read. You are free. You are a beautiful person. Ever since that I have been on here, since you found me, you have been right here. You have been sowing seed to people that don't understand. You have been helping me to give people wisdom and knowledge to change their life. You could have sat idly by like a lot of these people watching this and not liking it, not liking the page, not saying nothing, but they just watching. You have been from me, I have not met you personally. From me being right here with you, you have showed yourself to be an upstanding woman of God. You hear me? You no longer, when you wake up in the morning and you pray yourself to sleep and you go off in whatever destination that God take your dreams off to, and you wake up in the morning, you thank God renewed. You hear me? You thank God renewed. Stop holding yourself captive and in prison. You no longer need to do that. Okay? Jennifer, you said you have a calling and you feeling the anointing. I am in tears. Yes, he has calling on his life. Yes. Because God don't give us more. God don't put more on us than we can handle. If God can bring us to it, God could bring us through it, and then God could bring us past it. So it could be that the child that God birthed in your life was supposed to be in there to help those people and to sow life into them. If you think for 1 second that those in prison don't need life sown into them, that is nonsense. They need that. And they gravitate to each other. We want to think prison is all the bad. All the bad stuff is how we think that it is. It's not a good place to be, but there are good people in there sowing, and God needs just the right amount in there to sow into these people to make them a better them. Whether they coming out of there, whether they're spending their life in there, or whether they're there just to bypassing. You still need those people to sow into those people. You hear me? Some of those people that are there are really, really, really innocent. And they need to be able to reach out and touch somebody that they going through these problems with. And they need to be able, they need help. You hear me? So dust your shoulders off, shake it off, and wake up and sow into your son as God sow into you. You need to be replenished. It's like a gas tank. You can't run a car and you ain't got no gas. You ain't stopping getting no fuel. You ain't plugged the sucker in. You ain't use the energy, whatever kind of cars they got going on out here. You didn't do none of it. So you can't move it. Your tires, they ain't got enough air in them. If you don't put air in it, you sure can't move. You on the flat. So maintenance your body how you would do that vehicle so you can continue to do what you need to do. You hear me? Don't stop. As you guys come in here, please like and share this page. You said, Catherine said, you're already forgiven. And in that order, Catherine, come through. You said God's mercy is new every morning, every single morning. Praise God. Anytime that you wake up from your dreamland that you was in, and God allowed you to wake up and bless you to wake up, open up them windows. Open up them curtains if you can. I don't know if it's cold out there where y'all are, because we in November. Open up them curtains. Look outside, see the newness. Even if it's snowing where you are and it snowed overnight, and you look out there, there's no footprints. That means you got a brand new slate to be a new you. You go put the first footprint in there. I'm going to make a difference today. I'm going to walk with my head held up. I'm no longer going to be in bondage. I'm no longer going to be caged in. I'm no longer going to let nobody bring me down when I don't feel like being brought down. I want to be high. I want to feel that anointed. I want to live my life. I want to live. You hear me? What'd you say? Catherine said, glory, glory. Darlene, you said, I salute you. Jennifer, come through. Come on, Darlene. You said, the Lord say, tell your testimony. Jennifer, I'm proud of you. Just came on, excuse me, and heard this message. Let me know God is sure shifting in the spirit. God bless. And amen. And in that order. Hold on, y'all. I need some water. Give me some. Let me get some water because I'm going to explain that in a minute. I'm going to get some water. Thank you, guys. Thank you for waiting. Come in, like the page. Oh, I left the freeze open. Did y'all see that cough right there? That's because somebody else's life was being saved because Jennifer spoke up. I just go by what I feel, okay? I'm not a prophet. I'm not a pastor. I'm not any of that. I go by my spirit, okay? And I'm going to make a mistake in 5.2 seconds. Jennifer, by you coming on and sharing your story right there, somebody is on the back end. You can't see them. I can't see them, but they're crying right now because you wrote your story and they are crying right now because they don't have the strength to tell theirs, but they can relate to you. And because all of us are speaking, it's being sown into them. Does that make sense to you? So when I was speaking and I started coughing, the enemy tried to stop that. But I'm here to tell whoever that person is, you can do the same thing, that you can stand strong too. I'm not a prophet. I want you to know that I'm just going by my spirit. Okay. I'm not a prophet. So when you guys come in like the page, I'm not a prophet, okay? I'm not. I go strictly by my spirit and what God tells me to say. That's all I do. Somebody is watching Jennifer's story and watching us ladies so into Jennifer to say how proud we are. Baby, if this is whoever this is, I don't care. I don't know if this is a man or a woman. We proud of you too. You hear me? This is your time. You're finna walk into 22. God's finna bless you to walk into 2022. Stop living in captivity. You don't need to do that no more. You've been carrying somebody else's burden that you thought was yours. It's not yours, baby. It's not yours. You done made some mistakes in your life. You can repent. You can ask God for forgiveness. That's what repent is. Ask God for forgiveness to renew your mind, your heart, your soul, and your spirit. And you walk into 22 like you are somebody, because you know what? You are. You hear me? I don't know who you are. I'm just feeling this in my spirit. When I feel that cough come up like that, it's like, okay, who is this? You hear me? Because now I'm not coughing. I don't know who you are. You want better? You saw what 2021 did to you. You saw it tried to take you out. You saw you got sick. You saw God healed you. God got a purpose and a reason over your life. I don't know who you are. I don't care if I don't ever know who you are. I don't care if I don't ever meet you. I don't care. But as long as you're listening to me right now and you're reading what we're saying, baby, you got another life, okay? You got another life. It's waiting on you in 2022. So when you pray yourself to sleep tonight, you first got to forgive you. Forgive you. Forgive you for whatever it is that you did. Forgive you. Ask God to allow you to forgive you. Because you've been walking around with this mess for a long time. I don't know what it is. I don't even know you. But you've been walking around with it for a long time, feeling like that you're not equal to people around you. Stop pacing yourself to put yourself next to these people that you keep seeing because you don't have what they have, baby. You got to start over somewhere. Sometimes we got to hit ground zero to come up to get our better place. You hear me? And you work at your own pace. Stop trying to compete with these people. You can't compete with them because the blessings that God got your name on is for you. It's not for them. So while you up there trying to beat them, and that's where your blessings getting crossed at, because you're trying to beat them, you can't have their blessings and they can't have yours. It has your name on it. You hear me? It has your name on it. So all I want you to do is just ask God for forgiveness. Guys, when y'all come in here, please like and share this page. Ask God for forgiveness. Sleep well tonight, because your nightmare's been messing with you. Your nightmare's been jacking you up. Sleep well tonight. We're praying for peace over your mind, your heart, your soul, and your spirit. Your nightmares are jacking you up. And you wake up and you study repeating that cycle. Get out of that. You don't need to be in that. Don't let the enemy tell you that's where you need to be. That's not. You haven't even met the true you yet. The true you is beautiful, baby. I don't know if I'm talking to a man or a woman, but the true you is beautiful. You ain't met that person yet. You're about to, because you have sat here and watched me. You hear me? This ain't even all of me yet. Where do you see me in 22? Where do you get a load of me? You hear me? You hear me? Shake that off. Dust yourself off, baby. Sleep well tonight. You hear me? Wake up in the morning. You've been all in the dark. Open up your curtains. See what's going on. Walk outside, feel some of that fresh air, and just breathe. Breathe. And take one step at a time. Go like this with your steps, okay? Don't go like this, because that's going to be a fall. Go like this with your steps, one step at a time. That way, if you fall, you still got that next step, and keep on going. You're going to fall. We all do. Let me see. Jennifer says, I need you, and you should up and wait. Okay. Jennifer, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, you're crying right here. So let me try to see if I can read it. You said, I need you, and you should up, and I believe that I brought him up in the world. Thank you, sister. You did what God wanted you to do and how God wanted you to do it. You hear me? If mistakes was made, that's because you're not a perfect person. There is no perfect parent. You hear me? It takes the willness of that child and the willness of you to be able to do what you need to do. You no longer need to bear that. You just need to pray on it. That's it. And then release it. Make sense? Peggy said, Jennifer, let your light so shine. Hallelujah, sister, shine. Catherine said, now I can't stop singing this one verse. Like the dew in the morning, gently rest upon my heart. Sing it, Debbie. Which song is it? Okay. Sing, what song is it? Just give me the title of a song. Let me see. Which song is you talking about? Y'all know I can't sing that good. Let me see what I'm talking. Let me see. Like the dew in the morning. It sounds very familiar. Which one is it? What is the name of the song that has the lyrics like the dew in the morning, gently rest upon my heart? Wait, who's singing it? Okay. I need to hear her song. I see who sings it. Let me see. I don't know why this sounds hecka familiar to me right now. Like I could feel it in my spirit, but I can't put it together. Play the song Like the Dew in the Morning that gently rest upon my heart.
Touch to select an app from the...
Oh, dang it. Hold on. See, now you got me curious. I'm in it now. What song is Like the Dew in the Morning gently rest upon my heart?
Is it too much to go out 5 days a week?
Hold on.
Maybe.
Hold on. We're finna find it. We're finna find it. Let me see. I don't know why it keep kind of playing in my head, but I'm Juanita Bynum. Is it by Juanita Bynum? Okay, hold on. Hold on. I don't want YouTube to do nothing to me, because y'all, I would come on here and be how I normally be, and that's play my music, but I don't want YouTube to jack me up, because I still haven't. Let me see. Hold on. Hold on. Like to do. I don't know why I sing like that's it. Yeah, that sounds like what I'm thinking about in my head. Yeah, that's Juanita Bynum. Y'all ain't got a key. Presence and gently rest upon my heart. I think this is it, right? Don't play me. Presence and gently rest upon my heart. Is that it? Don't play me. Lord, like your presence and gently rest upon my heart. Is that it? Okay, I'm stopping there. Because I'm going to get back and I'm going to look at this. I'm going to be like, oh my God, it made me sing a song. Like, okay, but that's it. It's by Juanita Bynum. Let me catch up with y'all. You said, now I can't stop singing a verse. Okay, got you, Catherine. That's all I know. And yes, you can sing. Oh, thank you. The real Rudy 13 Red said, that's it. That's the title. Okay. Zaretta says, yes, she can sing. I told her y'all don't make me go in no studio. Don't make me go in no studio. She waiting on the CD to drop. Jennifer said, Juanita Bynum, that's my song. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna let that meditate in my spirit one day, and then I'm gonna come in, and then I can sing it a lot better. But when you catch me off guard, like, what key, what note, and me, I'm like, let's see, Darlene, you said yes. I think Juanita Bynum do this song. Sue said bye. So I don't know if that's to be bad or good, but if you want to exit, you don't need an announcement. You can just go. I'm just saying. So anyway, but on that note, y'all, I've been on here for 1 hour and 47 seconds. What did we get out of all of this? There was a senseless killing. There's appeared to be some backlash on some stuff that wasn't taken care of. The streets, don't forget, and the streets don't love nobody. You hear me? As we walk into 2022, my husband and I, we did a vision board yesterday, and we sat down on the floor with our markers, and we didn't cut out pictures or nothing like that. We took the markers in different colors and wrote them on a board. I would show y'all, but I don't want to. I don't want to show anybody. I just want to. My husband and I know what it is, and that's it. If you want different, do different. Always remember, sometimes your own home, your own family, your own friends won't accept you with the newness in that you have, and that's okay. You continue being great in who you are, and you may just have to not be around those people, and it's okay. Sometimes it's our kids, sometimes it's our siblings, sometimes it's our just our relatives, or sometimes it's in our employment. We have to change certain things that we do, and it's up to us to change those things. So you got to make a choice as to what you want to do and how you want to do it. But in the meantime, sow into them babies so they can have a better life. Okay. Your girl is out of here. Thank y'all for kicking it with me, joining me. I appreciate you greatly. And I shall talk to you guys next time. Sounds good? Like and share the page. On this channel, we use content. We use things that we talk about, and we try to make us a better us. So strap on your seatbelt, pull that thing down, and get ready for this roller coaster ride. Because God got great things for us. God got wonderful things for us. Okay. So you guys be blessed and enjoy your evening. Go and visit everybody's page who you want to. Just try not to get blocked. Love you guys.